Hello there, my friend. Paul Butler from PrimeDisclosure.com. It is November 20th, 2017. I did a short video earlier today about Charles Manson passing at 83. Upon further research, he died in a hospital in Bakersfield. But you see a lot of synchronicities of Bakersfield. I actually have relative from there and friends that live in Bakersfield. As you can see, he died, the cult leader, at 83. It's another sign that the darkness is leaving this realm. A lot going on here, a lot of things happening. You've been hearing a lot in the alternative news about this possible Marines landing at Langley to counter the coup against Trump. On Alex Jones's channel, he's put a video out today that it was confirmed. But you also see, if you do Marines land in Langley for counter coup. This is before it's news. Natural Radio put out a thing today on it. Here's some guy, Chris Matt, I don't know who that is. He's saying it's a hoax. This woman, April Lejeune, Marines land at Langley. She says it's confirmed, but if you look at some of these comments in the hoax one, here's people putting the confirmations. Hal Turner is a well-known ex-FBI agent. He does not have the world's best reputation, but has never put out anything like this. He obviously has connections with the intelligence agency since he worked for the FBI until 2008. You know, some people are bashing this guy for saying it's a hoax. But they're saying people are saying that this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, but I've seen a lot of info coming out today about it. Obviously the mainstream media is not reporting on it, but many alternative news. It has not been confirmed, so that you can kind of take with a grain of salt. But we'll I'm sure as the week goes on, we'll hear more about this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna take a little sip of water here. Hold on a second. This is good water. It's from one of my favorite islands. Now you see that Trump drinking Fiji water at his event, a few days ago at some kind of talk he was giving. I think it was in Asia. He pulls out the Fiji bottle, and the mainstream media, oh my gosh, look at, he's not, it's made in Fiji, it's not American. He can't drink the water. He's having, obviously, here's another sign. This was a cipher. This was hidden. This was a message to the elites that are doing human trafficking, seeing that Fiji is known to be a hub for child trafficking, human sex trafficking. Just do a Google search or YouTube, Fiji human trafficking. It's a sign to the elites that we know what you're up to. Check out Destroying the Illusion. He has a lot of videos. That's Jordan over there. He put out a video today talking about Follow the White Rabbit. Now this is obviously from Alice in Wonderland, which that's symbolism. You see that a lot with the MK Ultra because, for one, there were drugs in the movie, and the mind control sector is using different kinds of drugs for their mind control programs. Plus, it's this concept of disassociation or split personalities or alternate realities. But one of my favorite lines was in that movie when the Cheshire Cat told Alice that you'd have to be crazy to come here. I use that one a lot on people, because when she told the Cheshire Cat he was being crazy, and he said, "No, you're crazy," and she said, how do you know? He goes, "Well, you'd have to be crazy to come here." It's kind of like the Matrix, you know. You have to be crazy to come into the Matrix, knowing what is here and the craziness of this realm. So here, another connection I found. I haven't seen anyone else put this together, so I only have about 4 minutes for this video. So Brooke Shields, the Blue Lagoon was shot in Fiji back in 1980. There was some controversy about this because there was, I don't know if it was partially nude or whatever, but they said, oh, the U.S. congressional inquiry that older body doubles were used in some of her nude scenes. It's like, sure, you know. Plus, there's the controversy of Brooke Shields appearing nude in a Playboy project at 10 years old. Here's a video by Liam X Male Revolution. You know, if you just search Brooke Shields nude, you know, child photo, I mean, they're online. Not that you want to see it, but it's disturbing and shows you that, yeah, that you know, she was doing that, you know, underage, and they allowed it back in, she was like 10 years old in like 1975 or something. Let's see, yeah, 1975, 10-year-old Brooke Shields, with the consent, of course, of her mother, Terry Shields. Sugar and Spice, a Playboy publication. How freaking swell. More craziness. Follow the White Rabbit. Check that out. Jordan in his video today showed that they're some mainstream media news source. I mean, they were bashed, kind of joking about it, like, oh, here's a big conspiracy theory about follow the White Rabbit. Yeah, go ahead and follow the White Rabbit and see how far and deep the rabbit hole goes, my friend. And there's many synchronicities here. You know, here's just a few with the Fiji, Brooke Shields being in controversy with child pornography, and the human trafficking. You can go over here to the U.S. Department, you know, state.gov, U.S. Department of State, right here. 2000, now this isn't 13, but there's some more recent ones. Fiji is a source country for children subjected to sex trafficking and forced labor, and a destination country for Asian men and women subjected to forced labor and forced prostitution. It's a regional transportation hub, making it a potential transit area for human trafficking. No, it's been proven it's not potential transit. They use this island as a transit. And also in the Blue Lagoon, it's kind of like this Adam and Eve scenario. But look at, you know, in the beginning of the movie, they find bloody remains of human sacrificing, and then this red-blue berry called Never Wake Up berry. You know, think of the red and the blue pill. In this movie, Never Wake Up, they were insinuating it would kill you, but come on. Yeah. Do you want the red pill or the blue pill? You know, you take this one, you stay asleep in the Matrix. You take the, you know, the red and the blue is the yin and the yang, the left and the right path, the feminine, masculine, fire, water. You know, that symbolism is used throughout the occult. And now there's been more releases from Annon in the 4chan. You can check out Jordan's video. He talks about bunch of them released, but made me remember a book called The Lost Gospel, The Book of Q and Christian Origins by Burton Mack. Check that out on, you can get that on eBay or Amazon. It's very interesting. The Book of Q. There's a synchronicity between this Q and this book about the Christian origins. There's a lot of controversy about this book that what I read it years ago, came out in 1994. I probably read it right around then, and I'll have to scrape it up and reread it. But have a great day, my friend, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care now.